Tēnā koutou katoa, ngā iwi o te motu, ngā hapu, ngā whānui o Aotearoa. Ko te rā nei he rā whakahirahira. He rā e tīmata ai tētahi huarahi hau mō tātou te iwi Māori. E mihi ana ki ngā mate, ki ngā tūpuna kua wehe atu, haere, haere, haere. Ki te honga o rā, tēnā koutou. Tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Like all of you, I have watched these past few months with growing despair at the implosion of Te Pati Maori as a credible and viable political entity. And so, in the spirit of our tupuna, as I have some experience of political party dysfunction, I am suggesting today that what might be a way forward. One that needs to see the birth of a new political entity, which I believe should be called Te kotahitanga, the unity movement. We all know the challenges that have befallen Te Pati Maori. It has become fractured by internal divisions, leadership issues, and decisions that have eroded its credibility, leading to a dramatic and massive waning of support, as recent polls confirm. But my kōrero is not about dwelling on what cannot be mended. It is what it is. Instead, let's look forward with hope and determination to rebuild and unite under a banner that honours our shared whakapapa, tikanga, and aspirations. Te kotahitanga needs to be born from the heart of Tainui and the kingitanga, to safeguard our young leaders like the remarkable Hannah Rafiti Maiti Clark, who at just 23 years old has captured the admiration of millions worldwide with her passion and integrity. She represents the Waikato Tainui electorate, and it is fitting that this new movement emerges from such strong foundations to protect her and all of us from the fallout of the recent past. As Dr. Bryce Edwards noted in his analysis, Māori political representation must break free from their elite capture and nepotistic control to truly serve our Māori people. Te kotahitanga will do just that. But as we all know, time is against us. And so if we are to do anything, we must do so at speed. I am hopeful that sometime in the next couple of weeks, the kingitanga will formally announce the formation of a new Māori-led political entity. But before doing that, in recognition of the profound symbolism of our history, I believe that the kingitanga should approach the new paramount chief of Ngāti Tūwharetoa, Te Rangi Māwhio Te Hauhutu Kino the Ninth, and ask him to call all iwi across Aotearoa to convene at Waihi Marae on the sacred shores of Lake Taupo, because this will echo the iconic hui of 1856, Hinana ki uta, Hinana ki tai, search the land, search the sea, ko by iwi kau, Te Hauhutu Kino the Third at Pukawa. That gathering, attended by leaders from all major tribes, marked the beginning of the kingitanga, uniting us against land alienation and colonial pressures. And from those same waters of unity, we can today forge a new path. And the purpose for calling this hui is clear: to seek agreement from the gathered tribes that Te kotahitanga be formed as a powerful political entity. However, I believe that it needs to come under a unifying support umbrella, weaving together the likes of the kingitanga, the Ratana Church, the Ringatu Church, the Māori Women's Welfare League, the New Zealand Māori Council, and the Iwi Leaders Forum. Together, they can lay the constitutional foundations for this new entity, a movement that will be grounded in tikanga, and kotahitanga. True collaboration, true accountability, true transparency, and shared governance. And hopefully a plan will be developed and agreed on to then be carried back to every iwi, hapu, marae, and every Māori organization across the land. Those messengers will go to seek your voices, your wisdom, and your agreement, so that this new entity of kotahitanga truly reflects the will of Māori as called for in the wake of recent events like the Te Pati Maori AGM, where voices like Archdeacon Rita Simmons urged us to address the mamae and rebuild unity. I then hope that the tumawaki of the Hahi Ratana, Manawao Te Kohamutunga Tamau, will then invite all iwi to converge at Ratana Pa on 25 January for the annual Ratana celebrations, a time of reflection, renewal, and political significance that marks the unofficial start of the year for many. And there, with the blessing of the tumawaki and the gathered thousands, we will discuss and ratify the establishment of the kotahitanga and confirm the appointment of its initial leadership council. This will ensure this new movement is built on solid, inclusive principles, drawing from the kaupapa that has sustained us through generations. And 2 weeks later on Waitangi Day, February 6th, we will gather at Waitangi on the grounds where our nation's founding promises were made in Te Tiriti o Waitangi. And it is here that I hope the Leadership Council will confirm that Te Kotahitanga is established as a national Māori political movement committed to mana mo te hake, tēnā rangatiratanga, and equity for all. And that joining Hana Rāwhiti Maipi Clark as the kotahitanga MPs will be Maria Meno Kapakingi, Tāku Te Ferris, and Orini Kaipara. Resilient voices who embody the integrity and vision we need. And that Hana Rāwhiti will be the parliamentary leader of Te Kotahitanga. And I know that Hana may hesitate, feeling too young at 23. But I say to Hana, the stars have aligned to identify you as a once-in-a-generation phenomenon, much like Tā Apirananata. Remember, Tuariki Nui Ngā Waihoni Te Pō ascended to her role at 27, despite her reluctance, and has led with grace and strength. Queen Elizabeth II became queen at 25. Destiny calls. Destiny calls. And Hana is the one who can inspire Māori, especially our rangatahi, to vote and to mobilise massive support across all ages and lead us forward. My dream is ambitious, but it is achievable. We can win all 7 Māori electorates in the 2026 election and secure at least 10 list seats, ensuring our voices echo powerfully in the halls of Parliament. As Duncan Garner observed, the current fractures in Māori politics risk squandering our potential, but Te Kotahitanga will harness it, focusing on real wins like economic justice, housing, health equity, and protection of our taonga, rather than internal drama. And because kotahitanga means true unity, tukahitanga, I believe, should be more than a Māori movement. It should be for all who share our vision. Therefore, we should extend a hand to Pākehā allies and other ta'iwi, inviting roles for those who stand with us in justice, equity, and partnership under Te Tiriti. Together, we can heal divisions, advance our aspirations, and build a brighter Aotearoa for every generation. Māori, Pākehā, and beyond. Ne tiwi, let us rise as one. Ko tahi te whakaaro, ko tahi te wawata. Mauri ora, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.